Hello guys, welcome to another POV. It's me SALEH here. Today I'm going to be driving an Alexander Dennis BYD 100% electric bus. So not diesel or petrol. It's completely 100% powered by electricity. So as you'd expect from an electric bus, you'd expect it to be very quiet, right? So just listen to it for a bit. For a few seconds. Can you hear the noise, going like this? Hum, hum, hum. That's a fake digital noise they added, so as a safety feature, because without any kind of noise at all, some people, they might think the bus is off, they might just walk in front of you while you're moving, you'd be surprised, trust me, you'd be surprised, but even you as the driver, sometimes you might forget that the bus is on, because there's no difference, between, other than that noise, especially when you're not moving, you can't really tell whether the bus is on or off. However, the only noise you can hear is the wipers, the protection glass on the driver's side. How'd you say it? Rattles. It rattles a little bit, but the bus itself, it doesn't make any noise. Like how the normal buses, the engine comes from the noise comes from the engine and all of that. It doesn't have any of that. Anyways, I wasn't really meant to be driving this bus today. What happened is, I went to my shift. I think I started about 2 something. Like right now it's 3 something, but when I first started my shift, it was 2 something, and I went there and they didn't have any bus available for me, the normal buses. So they told me to go sit down for a bit. When we find a bus, we'll give you a call. So I sat down for 30 minutes and still no bus. So I was happy, I'm just gonna relax here, better for me, I don't care. No bus, that's not my problem. But eventually, they were like, okay, you know what, just take one of the electric buses, because normally they don't let us take electric bus on this route. Electric buses are only for certain routes, especially the ones that go into the heart of the city, Manchester City, city center, because obviously when you're traveling to Manchester city center, you'd expect the bus to be a little bit better than compared to you're just traveling to a random small town, if you know what I mean. Also, I guess it's due to it's because it's electric, it doesn't produce any emissions, any pollutions as well. So that could be one of the reasons why they use electric buses for Manchester City Centre. Yeah. So as you can see, the weather is not really that good. It's okay, it's not like heavy raining or anything, but obviously it's not sunny, how I'd like it to be, but it doesn't bother me anyways. But I gotta say, man, this bus is really nice, compared to all the other buses they have in my garage. Like for example, in my previous videos, the Alexander Dennis Enviro 200, the single deckers, even the right double decker buses, they're all terrible compared to this one. This one, it actually feels it's got a little bit of hint of premiumness, like the steering, it's slightly softer than the other buses, and the seat as well. The steering, how'd you say it, how loose it is, and how like the stiffness of the steering, is based on the seat, like based on your weight. So when you sit down, you can adjust your weight, like there's a thing, you can adjust the weight. So if you're like 80 kg, the steering would be much heavier than if you're like, let's say 60 kg, where the steering would be lighter. So in a way, it's connected to your weight, which is very good. So right now I'm just heading to Lee bus station in Manchester. You probably, if you're watching this, you probably don't know where that is, but it's about 30 minutes drive. And obviously because they couldn't find me a bus, and I left the garage late, and they told me to go to Lee, even though right now I'm meant to be somewhere else. I'm not gonna make it on time, you know. They told me to go there in 15 minutes, but it's gonna take me at least 30 minutes, because you'll see why, you know. This road is full of construction work at the moment, so there's no chance of me making it there in 15 minutes. Like, look, even this video is like what, 20, this video is 20 minutes, but this is only the part 1. There's another part coming soon, which is another 20 minutes video. I guess my most favorite thing about this bus is how quiet it is, you know. Because sometimes, you know, some days you just want it to be, you know, you can't be asked, like, you don't feel like, you know, driving. What am I even saying, man? What am I saying? Like, some days you just don't feel like, you know, I mean, some days you just want to chill, you know, you just want to relax. And this bus is perfect for that.
Control team of the group call to the 36 and 37 service. That diversion that was on earlier is now off, is now cleared, and it's back to normal route. So going in, we're going back to using York Street and King Street, please. Thank you, standing by.
Look at this.